My name is Lindsay Gregory. My student ID number is 3309183 and the year is 2018 fall semester. Hi, I'm Lindsay, this is Scout, and today we are going to be working on trimming our dog's nails. So first of all, the supplies you're going to need are your generic pair of dog nail clippers, and a product called Quick Stop or its equivalent. Now, what Quick Stop is used for, if you'll see her nail right here, there's this pink part before you reach the white part, and that is referred to as the quick. Now, what the quick is blood vessels located in her nail, and if you were to cut it, it would cause bleeding and pain in the moment, but if you continue to do it or do it badly enough, then you will cause her to really hate having her nails done, as well as possibly even lameness and permanent limping on that foot, or at least until the nail grows out beyond the quick. Now, if you were working with a dog with dark nails, you obviously can't see because the nails are black, so what you would look for is at the bottom of the nail there would be a little black dot amongst white, and that would be your quick that you're looking for. So to trim her nails, she's good, so she's not going to go anywhere, but you want to make sure that you have a good hold on your dog to avoid quicking them. So we are going to go, and here is nail 1. Just going to nip that off, and then nail 2, making sure to avoid our quick. Take a little bit off at a time if you need to. You don't have to take big chunks off, and actually it's better if you don't. So here's nail 3, just getting a little bit at a time, making sure to avoid the quick. And this last one really doesn't need very much off, so we're just going to take the very tip. Okay, so if you were to accidentally quick her, meaning to cut into the quick, you will need Quick Stop. So Quick Stop, what you're going to want to do is take the powder and pour it into your lid or another small container, and you would need to just take her nail and dip into the Quick Stop and wait until the bleeding stops. Thank you. Okay. I'm Lindsay, this is Samantha, and today we're going to show you about a cat nail trim. So basically, as you'll see in her foot, there's this little pink area of the nail called the quick, and what that is blood vessels in her nail. And the immediate effects of cutting it are pain and bleeding, obviously, but the long-term effects are extreme aversion to having their nails done, and even lameness if you cut it far enough back. So what we're going to do now is show you how to cause her claws to come out. So what we're going to do is just kind of place your finger on the pads of her paws and then push at the top with her thumbs, and that causes her claws to come. So what I'm going to do now is trim this hind foot since she is declawed in the front. So just keep a firm hold on our cat and press to get her nails to come out. And we are going to just trim the tip of each one. That one didn't really need to be done, so we're going to move on to the next. It's alright, and just calm and comfort your pet. It's okay, Samantha. There we go, that's the other one. And for her final toe, right here. And we also have a product called Quick Stop if we do happen to cut into her nail. So here it is right here. So if you were to cut her nail, you would pour some of the powder into the lid right here and just dip her nail in it until the bleeding stops. Hi, I'm Lindsay, this is Izzy, and today we're going to show you how to give a pill to a dog. So the reasons you would hand pill would be that maybe your dog wasn't taking it, just using something like a pill pocket for say. So what you're going to want to do is hold her head up, and we're going to kind of press in on her lips to where you can kind of feel her teeth through her lips. So we're just going to press and see that makes her open her mouth. So Izzy is not on any medication. So right now I have just a little tiny piece of a pill pocket kind of balled up to resemble a pill for sake of example. So we're gonna do like I said, and we're gonna hold her mouth open like this, and we're just going to use our finger and place it in the very back of her mouth, and then we're going to hold her head up and kind of rub her throat to make sure she swallows it down. Now if you see your pet doing something like chewing, it most likely means that they haven't swallowed and might end up spitting the pill back out. So you really want to make sure that it gets down their throat. So we are going to lift her head up. We're going to hold her mouth open. Here's our pill, and we are going to place it at the back of her throat. Okay, she has swallowed. Gonna rub her throat just to make sure. And that is how we're gonna give a pill to our dog. Thank you. Hi, I'm Lindsay. This is Samantha, and today we're going to show you how to give a pill to a cat. So we're gonna hand pill our cat when our cat won't eat it by themselves, obviously, like in some sort of treat or something like that. So Samantha is not on any medication at the moment, so instead we're just gonna use a little piece of a treat, which I have right here. So we're going to get that open and ready, and here's our little treat. So what we're gonna do is we are going to hold her head up, like I'll show to you. And if you kind of press on the side of her mouth, see how she opens her mouth like that? Just on either side, just gently press, and you can kind of feel her teeth on the inside. And what we're gonna do after that is make sure we're still holding our head up, and we're just gonna use our finger to kind of poke it down her throat. Because if we see them doing something like chewing afterwards, then that will mean that they're probably going to spit it out because they didn't swallow it immediately. So, like I said, we're going to hold her head up and use our fingers to kind of open her mouth, and use the other finger to poke it down her throat. And we are going to rub her throat afterwards to make sure she swallowed, and there is no chewing, so we know she swallowed it down. Thank you. Hi, I'm Lindsay, and this is Bandit, and today we're going to show you how to get a free cat urine sample from a female dog. Your supplies for this are going to be a small plastic container, and your optional supplies will be a ladle, just so you don't get too near the urine stream if you're worried about that, and maybe some plastic disposable gloves. So when we're collecting our urine, we're going to want to do a midstream sample, which means that you're going to let your dog urinate for a moment or two before you begin to collect. And this is so you can get any bacteria or other nasties out of the urine stream before you collect, to keep your sample fresh. So what we're gonna do, so we're going to remove the lid for our sample cup. We're going to take our dog, set her down, and ask her to go potty. And there we go. So we let her go for a second, and then just shove the cup right under there. And here we have our urine sample. So I'm just going to put the lid on there. So now we have our urine, and we're going to want to get this to our veterinarian as soon as possible. Okay. Hi, I'm Lindsay, and this is Brinkley, and today we're going to show you how to apply a gauze muzzle. Here's the gauze. You're going to need a roll, a 1-inch for smaller dogs and a 2-inch for larger. So what you're going to do is you're going to unroll your gauze, and you're going to make a loop, and you're going to be slightly behind your dog and loop it around the muzzle, keeping it slightly tight but not too tight. And then you're going to go around again, and you're going to come behind him, and and you're going to tie a quick release bow so it's ready to come off when needed. Thank you.